I should be able to get through a fairly big chunk of Shadow Keep. Now that there is no longer a spiny hippopotamus shooting stuff at me. I think this door has to be opened from the other side. So I believe I've done all of the character quests at this point. I think in the first 3 playthroughs, there was the second one which was totally botched. Oh, this is another person who doesn't know what inconceivable means. Who knew Wallace Shawn was really going to peg that? Most people don't know what that word means. Actually, sorry, that was not Wallace Shawn who pegged that it doesn't mean what he thinks it means. It was Inigo Montoya. If I'm going to make a reference, I should at least make my reference accurate. Is this... Am I in the right place? Is this the Shadow Keep? Yes, okay. For some reason I forgot that this was the beginning of Shadow Keep. If I'm lucky, I can get his attention without the other two following him. Oh, no, don't stop. Where are you going? Keep coming, keep coming. Oh, I forget. Elden Ring still has fuzzy aggro lines. They go all the way back to Dark Souls, fuzzy aggro lines, where there are enemies who just get weird with their behavior as soon as you get past a certain line away from their normal spawn point. And their aggro gets all weird and they'll just keep turning around like that. It doesn't happen as... Oh, well. It doesn't happen as much in Elden Ring. I think that guy was particularly golden. Almost every enemy had some fuzzy aggro lines somewhere in Dark Souls. In Elden Ring, not so much. They're a little more adept at chasing you around. But every now and then you'll find somebody who just acts a bit weird when you cross a threshold, and you can take advantage of it. Let's try that again. See, yeah, this guy definitely has something weird with his aggro, or he wouldn't keep turning around and walking away. Come on. Okay, here we go. Well, they're definitely gonna hear this. Yep. Here they come. Except that one. I think this one is just pretty much doomed to be backstabbed. Or that could happen. It's technically faster. I even remembered he was there. Sort of. Now, this part's a little bit scary because I think there are 2 guys inside here, and one of them is quite tough. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh! I forgot about him. Luckily for me, you can sprint while crouched, and it doesn't affect your detection, seemingly at all. Alright, let's just get rid of this guy so I don't have to worry about how many of them are in here. I think he's going to end up outside. Yes, that's fine. I have to go through all of that anyway. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, I think I got the big one's attention. maybe not. I feel like I'd see him if he was. Nope. He just turned around, saw his buddy get shot with a dagger, and was like, that's cool, and went back to whatever he was doing. And that guy shouldn't have done his big wind-up moves several times in a row. I know how that goes. I don't really think it's a good idea to jump out there just now. I feel like there's another way to get to that spot that's probably better. Oh, hi. Oh, he's got some reach. I'm in trouble. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, I got all their attention. Well, they made sure I was dead, and then they chilled out and put their weapons away. Well, this isn't going well. I have ways of dealing with it when things aren't going well. Oh, hey, you'd think I forgot about this. Yeah, and suddenly everything changes. When I just remember that one thing that I almost always do. And just for some reason forgot to do. Jumpy, jumpy. Or stompy, stompy, whatever you prefer. He was turned around. He was so... That ambush attack is so scripted that he didn't even know I was there, and he turned around and went back the other way. I don't think I actually need to worry about these guys. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hello. Where did he come from? Was he one? Uh-oh. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nope. Where did they come from, though? Okay, one of them was the one I always forget about, who was on the right. Are there two of them over there? Did I somehow miss one of them the first time I... Okay, how many times have I died now? This is a lot for me. I'm really having a hard time with the Shadow Keep. Oh, good. I was hoping I'd take both of them out at the same time. There we go. I was right. He doesn't even know I'm there. He's just following his script mindlessly. There's one of the ones whose attention I got earlier. I guess you get them as a set. I already know what's going to happen if I turn around, so we'll just keep right on going. And hope they have a fuzzy aggro line. Which apparently they did. Oh well, six of one, half dozen of another. I don't care if I get the backstab. Just as long as he's dead. What the? Alright, that was a clever move on his part. I was not expecting him to do that. Oh, he's gonna do it again, too. That was probably just a question of centimeters. Oh. That heavy art, well, the heavy attack is so much faster than it has any right to be on the lady. And it saves my butt so much. I really could not get away with using it in this dress if I was not constantly getting gimmies from that R2. Aha, I remember this. Alright, well, one of them has seen me. No getting around that. But I might be able to sneak back to the other side. Uh-oh. Wait a second. This could work out really well. Okay, nope, it didn't work out as well as I hoped. He saw me. And what the hell did I just do? I finally got past all those guys, and then I just walked right off an edge. Well, Shadowkeep is owning my ass today. Alright, bait this attack. He starts turning around almost immediately. He is so unaware of me even being there. Alright, it's pushing it to actually manage to keep doing this until I get all the way around. Especially now that I think I got his attention right there. Okay. Run. Somewhere around here, there is a site of grace. I don't know exactly where it is. And I'm going to have a bunch of little dudes to deal with. Oh wait, it's not a site of grace, but I know what it is I need to do. Just need to keep running. And we did it. Okay. There. I kind of don't care if they kill me now. Alright, feel free to come on in here with me, guys. Yeah, that's some definite fuzzy aggro line behavior. They shouldn't just stand around letting me hit them like this. Okay, that one finally sorted himself out. Even this part where he just stops for a second in front of me, they really shouldn't do that in theory. Truthfully, you guys just aren't as scary as the big dudes. I just don't need to worry about you. I mean, not at all. They can kill very quickly, but they aren't as scary, especially because their combat behavior is so weird. The ones in the consecrated snowfields are way more aggressive. They just come right at you and don't stop. Also, they have much scarier spells than these ones do. These ones just kind of throw the little poison grenades, which are not that much of a threat. I mean, they're slightly more of a threat than the totally useless vapor grenades that the guys in the base game throw. I think people have pretty much concluded that whatever effect those smoke grenades were supposed to have was just removed from the game and they don't actually do anything. Well, this is where that decision comes in. So I was saying off the top there, that I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up to speed when it comes to the character quests right now, and I think I have completed everybody's character quest in some form or another over the 3 playthroughs, even with the disastrous one in the middle where I screwed up everybody's quest. So I've done Lita, I've done Hornscent, and obtained all of their items. And I've done Ansbach and Freya. Moore, I've already made the decision I'm going to be leaving alive. I fought him in the arena once already. No, spoiler alert, he joins the arena fight if you do one particular answer. This is spoiler alert, it's just supposed to come before you say that shit, not after. The other option, of course, is that he just kind of offs himself. But there's a third option I didn't know about, which is that you can never give him any advice about what to do, in which case he just stays there as a merchant, more or less happy. Which I think is the best case scenario for him. Of course, you don't get his stuff that way, but I already have his stuff, so I'm not worried about it. I don't remember exactly which one of these underground paths in here has a secret entrance that you need to unlock, but I know one of them does, so I'll be using shackles every opportunity. Oh, I wish I'd picked that up before I went off to Jagged Peak. No, I don't, because then I would have screwed up somebody's quest line. I think it's over here. There's some secret... Oh. Yes. I don't want to do this yet, because it will respawn all the enemies behind me, or it's likely to. Some map transitions will respawn the enemies back where you came from, and I don't want to have to fight everything again. So I will do that section after. That is a really useful area for, well, farming isn't the right word. They only spawn once, but grabbing a whole bunch of the item you need to make the furnace pot you need to actually do any legitimate damage to those big furnace head things. Which I have not actually successfully killed all of. I've killed all the ones that had any magic flasks that sounded like they were even remotely useful to me and my playstyle. But there are, I think, 4, maybe even 5 of them I just never bothered to kill, and I don't have the flasks for their particular abilities. I sort of figure I'll get around to it at some point, but I also figure I will need so many of those items to craft the furnace pots that I might as well build them up over a few playthroughs until I have enough stored up to confidently take them on. That seems to be the end of the road. Just in case. I don't think that there's a secret entrance along here, but just in case. Now, this is just a little path along the water. So before I move on, I have to make this decision. Right, we have, or should have, maybe I have to go back and talk to them first, but there should be. I should be careful I don't get that guy's attention. I'll have to kill him at some point. I could do this strategically, in that I've already taken advantage of the fight I can summon Leda for. Why am I not seeing the summon sign? Oh, I do have to go back and talk to her. Oh, I have to revive everything anyway. Right. Okay, I have to go back and talk to Leda before this fight here will happen. So I need to go do that so I don't screw up the character quests. And since I'm doing that anyway, and the charm is already broken, I'm pretty sure I'm fine as long as I don't talk to Ansbach or Freya or do the Mesmer boss fight. I think this will just stay in stasis until I actually do follow up with Leda. So new plan, if I'm reviving everything anyway, I might as well go unlock the area down here. Grab a few of those furnace face items. Giant wicker people that apparently worship Solaire. Or Gwyn, I don't know. One of the two. I guess it wouldn't be a FromSoft game if patches didn't throw you down a hole and you didn't take a coffin off of a waterfall and go somewhere else. Now, curiously, I don't think I can get back up. I think that is a one-way trip, so that was the other thing. I was going to respawn them all because the only way to get back is to fast travel. I wonder if that guy who survives Lawrence's fight is over here somewhere. So once that guy I'm looking at right now wakes up, navigating this area becomes a giant pain in the ass. So I want to try and get as far as I can around the edges, picking these things up before I wake him up. Because once he wakes up, yeah, he's not chill. I assume there must have been some kind of wicker people apocalypse over here, in this particular spot. That one won't wake up unless you wake it up on purpose, which, if you haven't grabbed the items inside, you should do at least once. But if you have, you really don't need to bother. And boy is he resource expensive to kill. They have giant health bars. It takes a lot of those furnace things to actually kill them. I should probably go all the way around. I think there's an item up here too. There's probably a way to use physics exploits to get inside that building without actually having to wake up the furnace face. But because I have the unique item that's in there, and I don't think there's anything else that I care about, I'm not even going to bother. I can always do it later during the final cleanup where I run around and grab everything I missed. Oh goody, mushrooms. Can never have enough of those. I already have all of these. I think this is the one for your ashes. Well, so far so good. That guy hasn't woken up yet. Alright, I'm not going to get away with it any longer. He is absolutely going to wake up now. I should be staring right at him, but I'm trying to grab whatever's left on the way by. I'm surprised there aren't any over here. Oh, there's one. Uh-oh. Got myself a bit trapped. Oh, that's a scary attack. That's just going to hit everywhere. Alright, I think I've done about as well as I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of here now. Is that another set? Oh, wow. That's a... Wait, I can live through that? Wow. I've crossed a vigor and defense combined threshold that I can survive one of those. I don't think I ever have before. I think of those as an automatic one-shot. Alright, with that I can now explore down this way, and eventually, I think this is the path that eventually gets you to Midra's Manse. But, for today, I am doing Shadowkeep. So where are you? Yep, they're still here. Hornsent's not here. That's okay. It's only Leda I need to talk to.
Ah, there you are. I've made up my mind. The Hornsent will be eliminated. If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Mikula the Kind. Kindly Mikula is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain. I believe the Hornsent suspects what I have in mind.
I do too.
He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Mikula's spell.
I wonder if that's because you're not trustworthy.
Something. The scent of the killer that slept within me. The stench of crusted blood. I will follow the Hornsent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep. I will follow the Horns. To have his revenge, the Black Keep.
Alright, so I'm going to side with Hornsent because I already have Leda's stuff. And I like Hornsent better. And I've already summoned Leda for her boss, which is Renala. So this lets me summon Hornsent for Mesmer. Which I like, because Mesmer is tough. And I like excuses to summon people for the purposes of character quests, and pretend like it's not because I'm not that good at the game. Nope. There we go. Oh, should I, switch my equipment around? No, I should be fine.
Worthy Hornsent, I will dispose of you.
Oh, well, at least
Before
she's
your
nice
thirst
about it.
for revenge beckons
Calls
on.
him worthy.
I can no longer trust your word.
Yes, that's right. He's the one who can't be trusted.
The nature of your kind, I am certain, will always.
You know,
show
Hornsent is
itself.
so tough, I actually think he would have won without my interference.
Interfere not with my business.
His weapon is
Said it.
infamously
What could
overpowered
your
even after the nerf.
possibly be? I do not recollect begging for help. Do not interfere. This is my revenge.
You might have wanted to say that before. Yeah, oops. Timing. Alright, I think we're all up to snuff there. I wonder if you can sneak in and backstab this guy. I think I can, if I'm careful enough about it. And fast, because that other guy's going to see me. Got away with that. Now I think I just need to wait for the other guy to leave, unless I want to fight him too, which I don't really want to do. Oh, he definitely doesn't see me. Sweet. We'll come back for that guy in a second. For now, let's find out which ones of these guys are going to get up and attack, because I want to take them out. Alright, everybody seems pretty chill. These guys aren't going to get up and start fighting me. Cool. Maybe I don't want to get that guy's attention, though. Oh! Oh, they will get up and attack if you get enough, I guess, really get in their face. Of course, it's the time, I think, to check that there isn't anybody there. Oh, there were blessed bone shards sitting around. Definitely want to grab those. I forget what I use them for, but I know there is something that I craft that uses them. Okay, decision time. Am I actually going to bother fighting with that guy? Because if I'm careful... Oh, he saw me. That's right. I remember that guy's there now. Well, here's hoping I can remember where to run to pull this off. This is going to be tight. Oh, nope, never mind. Not that tight. Assassin's Gambit for the win. I think I know where I'm going to come out. And one of them should be dead. The other one's still wandering around, though. Ooh. That was about as badly timed as I could have. Uh-oh. Did one of them climb up the stairs? And we're out of here. Alright, this is going better than I would have expected. Considering I just got slaughtered by those guys my first time through. Or my first several attempts through. It's like a Pope hat, but red and embroidery. As difficult as these upper sections are, I actually don't find them quite as troublesome as the lower section, and that's probably because the nature of the way the game is designed. If you're a completionist player, you end up doing this section a lot more often. I need to be very careful about the order in which I speak to Ansbach and Freya from here on out, so I'm just going to take 1 second to pop open my little NPC interaction reference guide. I was comfortable doing the base game without one, but I am not comfortable doing Shadow of the Erdtree without one. Alright. Not the kind of thing I likely would have. I did find that sort of on my own. I found the exit and kept plugging my way around that room, figuring there had to be something, and actually kind of stumbled through it by accident rather than on purpose. But that's an important talisman against certain enemies. Oh, I almost pulled it off, but not quite. Anyway, that's the one guy who's a super pain in the ass in this section. The rest of them are fairly easy to deal with. They don't have a lot of range, but they actually have quite a bit more than they used to. They buffed the range on these things big time, and not long after it came out either. And there's one more right over here. It's easier to get him from the other side, but I forgot to do that. What was that? Somebody shooting fire at me? That's what it sounded like. Oh! Oh! There was another one over here hiding. Oh! You guys can be a remarkable pain in the ass for very, very low health enemies. I want to be careful here. Oh, I can't believe those things are hard to dodge, honestly. Ooh, Narc, I always love those. Now, I don't want to go on that elevator. I forget why, but I have enough experience to know that if I get a little inkly warning like that, it means that I'm going to be breaking off some kind of character quest or something. So I have to leave that one alone for now. I don't still need to get in there. I've already been in there. Oh, almost got that right. Wait, there's another one over here. Oh no, I killed it earlier from down there. And I think there are 2 or 3 of them just ready to pounce. Oh, I know that feeling, buddy. When it just bounces off an invisible wall right in front of you like that. I feel ya. There's another one who's definitely going to jump at me. Okay, that guy's a bit scary. I mean, they're all a bit scary. They can be incredibly deadly. Just want to watch his pattern for a second and see where he goes. Okay, perfect. I'm almost positive there actually is a little hidden room over here or something. But not enough to bother fighting a guy I can totally skip. No, I thought there was another one in there. He didn't like those books. Those books insulted his mother. This area gets a little complicated, so if I can remember exactly what order to do all of this in. Right, either of those stairs work for going up. I don't have a super great memory for which ones of these guys just stay chill and which ones follow you and attack you when they get the chance, so it's safer to just get rid of the ones that are easy enough to hit. I think... You know what? I could ignore him for a second. He might die on his own, and if he doesn't, I can spend the arrow later. What is over there? Let me see if I can figure that out. I'm pretty sure I can't get to that ladder up just yet. Is he dead? Yes. Oh, whoops. Aha, the tracking. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, there isn't anything else over here that I can do yet. The rest of this is accessed later from a different area. Oh, it is probably possible to jump across. Yeah, it definitely is. I forget what is accessed this way, but something is. Oh. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, no, I can't get to it from here. Oh, I wasted my time. There is an item down there, though, on that platform, I think. Isn't there? No, just on the back of the statue. Okay. So, no, you have to drop down from further up to get that. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, screwed up the coyote time. I think I can safely leave this guy here. But considering I'll be running back through the... Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's actually... Because I can take advantage of that corner, he's actually one of the easier ones to kill. But there are so many of them. I think I have about another 3 or 4 before I even safely have registered the next site of grace. Which direction are the stairs? I think that's the dead end with stuff. That's not a door, even though it looks like one. Whoops. That guy will attack me the split second I go up. So the stairs up would have to be... Oh, I remember you used the statue to get up. That's it. Okay. Oh, I can kind of get away with ignoring him for now. Should I ignore him, though? Is there... Oh, there are things. Actually, yes. Oh, wait. Am I remembering right? I feel like at some point you actually go to the other side and jump on something, but that would have to be after the statue moves. Oh, hi guys. I didn't realize you had already detected me. Oh, I shouldn't ignore him. At some point I'm going to come wandering back through the area, forget that he's still alive, and wish I had taken him out. I just have a bad feeling he automatically turns around. Yeah. Okay, got away with one there. Now I feel better. So since everything is dead, and I haven't screwed up yet. Oh wait, before I do this, I should probably take these guys out just to be super safe. There we are. I knew there was a second one in there somewhere. Oh, he saw it. Poor guy. He's like, I'm going to jump over your... Oh, never mind. These guys definitely draw attack. I've been through this room enough times to know these guys are definitely hostile. Oops, what the? Not sure how that missed me. The tracking is usually so good that I would have just expected it to hit me. There is a scary guy in here. I might want to wait a second to figure out where he is. Oh, okay. He doesn't start his patrol until I cross the line. Yes, that's what it is. This guy I don't have to bother killing. I'm never going to run into him again unless something very weird happens. Crawling on Horn Jesus' butt. Oh, now I'm a little worried that I have no choice but to respawn everybody in order to get back down there. Oh well, if that's how it is, that's how it is. Tower of Shadow, Castle, Storehouse, there we go. Alright, don't use it, just in case I can get back down without reviving everything, it would be preferable. And I'm almost positive I can. And since I am currently on 0 flasks used, I might as well. Now, this guy's going to see me no matter what. This does not protect me from him, actually, before I move forward. Be smart. And switch to my flame resistant stuff. At least a little bit. You know what? Oh, I may want to just suck it up and go ham on. Oh, I got away with that. And that. He's going to interrupt it this time. But as long as he was procced, it will be worth it. I am absolutely happy to just wait that out. Uh-oh. Apparently he's not, though. Alright, now I need to take it a little bit easy to give my FP some time to recover. Thank you, Blessed Dew Talisman, my favorite talisman in the game. And for me, the DLC was practically worth it just for that alone. Aggressive bats. I mean, they're all aggressive. I'm not surprised. Oh boy. Oh, I missed. That's usually a pretty reliable. Huh. The poison actually helped. I think one good headshot should proc the guy. I think we can conclude then, I didn't manage the headshot. There we go. Practically, we don't even need another arrow. Nobody's really sure what that thing is. It is weird. It doesn't seem to have any particular purpose. It's just on the other side. Well, I mean, you want to go to it because it has a shadow tree fragment. Actually, I think it has several. But why anyone would have built it remains mostly a mystery, I think. I don't believe anyone's really figured that one out yet. Oh, I figured he'd fall off the edge. Oh, I'm really I'm really doing well against that spell for the last 2.5 minutes. Okay, I think it's safe to say I did not manage to get away with that. Oh. Okay, he still knows I'm here. Or does he? Because he seems to be attacking thin air in front of him. Even after they've aggroed onto you, I actually have to say it's really useful how effective Gambit can kind of throw them for a loop if you're just a little bit further away than the visual range usually sees past. Wow, the tracking. Just about 180. I can't claim that was 180. I think it was more like 165, but it was pretty close to 180. That is a heck of a tracking attack. Oh, no, still not there yet, but I'm close. The site of grace is close.
Let me see.
Yes, there we go.
Fickle, fidgety little letters.
Uh-oh.
I should wipe
Actually,
them
hang on.
clean.
It's no, it's not fine. Oh yeah, he's right on my ass. Ugh. This is not good. I lack confidence that I'm going to get my ass turned around and ready to deal with him. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a miracle if I live through this now. Okay. I think I'm officially just in run mode. My best chance at this stage is just keep going.
Now, Freya.
Okay,
Don't let
phew.
it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow. By my lord. Will I ever make sense of this
So
jungle?
I'm not talking to Freya right now because I don't know who to talk to in exactly what order. I think it's talk to Ansbach two or three times, then talk to Freya once or twice, then talk to Ansbach again, then Freya, and so on and so forth. But if you screw up even a little bit, that's it. You can't finish both of their quest lines. You can only finish, I think it's Ansbach's. Freya's becomes uncompletable. Oh, I screwed that up badly. Time for running again. Ooh, I did not know he was there. I think I just screwed up very badly. Well, I did know I needed to be able to get back down, so why don't I find out what happens if I do this? I can't believe I'm doing this. This is insane. I have no idea if this is even going to work or if I just trapped myself and I'm going to have to jump. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to pull this off. I think I am actually going to successfully drop back down doing what I'm doing here. Oh boy, it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I have a feeling I'm going to pull it off. Wait, let me do this. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, or if this is how I did it the first time I figured out how to get that item. But I believe I can survive that. Oh, that's heartbreaking. This is not the way I'm going to get down then. Alright. I still have a way. I'm committed. It's this or fast travel
By my
or death.
lord. Will I ever
There
make
are no
sense of
other
this
ways around
jungle?
it. So I have to decide if I think that landing on that thing down there is going to be survivable. That just puts me back. I've already been on that. That didn't get me there. No, there's no way of making that jump. I have a bad feeling I'm going to have to fast travel. I'm not going to drop down if I think I'm going to die, because getting my runes back would be a pain in the ass. So I think you have to move the statues first. I think that's the issue. If I can jump down to that, I could do it. The question is it actually possible to jump onto it, or are they going to block me with an invisible wall? Okay, so if that thing is not going to be something I can just jump through, then I cannot get there from this side. I think I should probably give up fairly shortly and just fast travel. I don't really want to. Oh, I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. You know what? I can afford the silly... Here, I'm gonna do this. Sacrificial twig. I can afford the silly sacrificial twig if this goes badly. Oh! Okay. No, I don't need that screenshot. Thank you very much, though. Not a fan of that button being in an inconvenient place like that. Now I'm much more confident I can survive the drop. But I don't know if I... well, let's see what happens if I use the rainbow stone. It'll probably either land right in front of me or it'll land short of where I have to go. Yeah, okay. That's what I expected to happen, but that doesn't really tell me anything. Alright, I'm going for it. Yep. I expected that to happen. Oh well, I have the 2 sites of grace. And I've picked up pretty much everything in between them. Yeah, I think I could afford to lose this the sacrificial twig. Well, it's too bad about all those guys respawning. Would have been convenient not to have to deal with that, but I was obviously going to have to fast travel back and forth between them anyway. Alright, in what order do I chat with Ansbach and... Actually, you know what? This is nearly impossible to read on standard or contemporary Reddit, so I'm switching to old Reddit. Alright, Shadowkeep. Nope, not finger runes. There we go. Shadowkeep. I've already done that part. Oh, they suggest going to Midra before doing anything else. Okay, so I'm supposed to wait until after Mesmer to give Mesmer the scroll. Okay, no problem.
By my lord, would I ever...
It's weird that they go out of their way to put... I don't think it matters when you do Midra. They suggest doing it in the middle of the Shadowkeep process, but I don't know if that's really necessary. It is a reliable guide, and I'm sure it is not harmful to do Midra at this point. I just am almost positive I don't actually need to. I don't think it changes any of the quests. should have hit me. Every now and then they get screwed with some hitbox fuckery, I guess. Should be another guy right there. I'm probably going to get attacked from behind by either the little ninja over there or one of these guys. Okay, we're good.
Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am, quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. What could they possibly have in the
Alright. Now I'm supposed to go talk to her.
Oh. Hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach. I'm afraid truly.
Alright. My instinct is he does have new dialogue now. The guy doesn't mention it, but I'm almost positive this is where he mentions the scroll he's looking for. Oh, I might need to make sure I'm not being followed. Its tracking can be remarkably bad when I'm crouched down in an animation. I wonder if I can learn to do that on purpose.
What could they possibly have the implicate?
Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah, I think I do need to do this.
She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. But no one is without their shortcomings. She has a hard road ahead.
This isn't the order the guide's telling me to do it.
It does make
But
one
I'm doing it
think.
this way anyway.
Perhaps our
Because I've done it this
concerns
way
are but
before,
two
so I'm
sides
relying on
of
my
the
own
same
memory
coin.
now.
Perhaps our concern. Perhaps our concern.
So I'm actually going to keep going back and forth between them. I think as long as I don't give him his scroll, I'm not going to screw up this part of the quest.
I'm afraid I'm truly. I'm afraid truly.
I don't think it's just reloading the area, so the guide's probably right about the part where the next section's going to require me to beat Mesmer before I can continue. Excuse me, which is fine. As soon as I know, I just wanted to get to this point where I had their dialogue exhausted. As soon as I'm confident that I can pursue the rest of the Shadow Fort, at least the upper sections. Without the order of this getting messed up. I'm getting a lot of gimmies with the hitboxes on that little ninja's attacks. Alright, last time. If he doesn't have new dialogue, then I'm very sure I have to kill Mesmer.
Perhaps I could...
Yeah.
Perhaps I...
Okay. But they do say to go to Midra, and apparently the order, they mention at some point that the order does matter. The Finger Ruins and Midra do need to happen in some specific order. So from here, I will actually be temporarily parting ways, and I will head off and do the Scary Forest with Midra, which I believe I get to this way.